Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the thunder, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profit. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing, dog? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I'm here with you for the final hour of the day, the final hour of the week, and what a day it has been. Right from the pre-market watch list, Roku for the short, that's the position that I'm still sitting on. It's been a fantastic trade for us. I'm out of the bulk of my position. I'm still holding on to a small piece of this, looking for a little bit more follow through down to 57. We are short this from 60. Stock currently trading 58. Those put options went from just around $4 up to around $5.25. So a fantastic trade there for members of the TG fam. Congratulations to those of you that caught it and hit it with me on this Friday. It's a wonderful way to finish out the week. We also have Amazon. Amazon, one of the top ideas from the day today from the pre-market game plan with a beautiful support level buy around 105. That stock has ripped face today, one of the strongest stocks in the entire market, back up to the 200-day moving average. It's been a great day for us inside True Trading Group, members of TGG, finishing the week off strong. These are the type of opportunities that are out there that exist every single day. We're taking a lot of the guesswork out of your trading. We're taking a lot of the heavy lifting off your shoulders because these are the trade ideas that you guys are going to be getting from us on a daily basis before the market ever opens. Short Roku at 60, long Amazon at 105, directly from the pre-market watch list and game plan. That is where we've been able to focus our attention here today, and that is where members of True Trading Group have been able to make money going into the final day of the week. So we got a lot to still talk about here, folks. Next week rather, is going to be a huge week of earnings. Okay, huge week of earnings as you're going to start to get your mega cap tech names coming out. You got Microsoft, you got Alphabet, you got Amazon, you got Meta. All the big boys are going to be reporting next week. Markets feel like we're in a little bit of a pause. Markets are kind of in a bit of a consolidation. We're hesitating a little bit, not quite sure the direction that the markets want to go. Really waiting, I think, for those mega cap tech names. And then on May 3rd, you've got the Fed meeting. So I think it's all about mega cap tech next week. I think you've had low volatility this week. As we wait for the mega cap tech names, I do expect much higher and greater volatility over the next 2 weeks as you get those earnings and as you get the Fed meeting. So I'm going to trade with you guys here live for the final hour of the day. We'll see if there's any new positions that we do get into. But right now, I'm still currently short Roku. That's the only open position that I'm still currently sitting on. And then we'll talk about what to expect from earnings. All right. So welcome, folks. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. If you guys don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available to the retail trader today. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you folks have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free with myself, other TC Pro Trading mods, and special guest drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, analysis that can help you become better traders. Smash the like button, turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel. Why should you listen to anything it is that I have to say? Folks, plain and simple, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My very first job out of college was working for a fund in New York City where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Now you can fast forward and then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed. But then fast forward, I'm now the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. And along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world achieve their goals of reaching profitability. We actually have members in over 100 different countries now, truly a global community here inside True Trading Group. You see, but guys, we're the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there because we combine university level courses on stocks, options, crypto, futures, and we do it on all styles of trading. So it's day trading, it's swing trading, it's also long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. You see, we take that university level of curriculum, which is essentially a simplified and expanded upon version of the educational material that I learned that I was working at the fund in New York. And we pair that with today's top stock market tools. Now, these are tools that successful traders use because it gives them more information, which increases their chances of success. The problem is they're expensive. All right, going to cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to go to these companies directly to pay for these tools. That's why we spend years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. Saves you right away around $5,000 for the year. You also get access to our members of True Trading Group, the most helpful, supportive, educated, successful community of traders that you're ever going to find that generally give a damn whether or not you succeed or fail, and we're willing to help you all along the way throughout your trading career. You're also going to get access to all the trade alerts from myself and the rest of the moderators at True Trading Group in real time. And we've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So again, you're going to want to make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. All right, folks, let's take things on over to the markets. Let's do a quick little, check in on the day. It's an inside day so far in the markets. What does that mean? Inside day means that we are trading above yesterday's low and below yesterday's high. So very, very low volatility today, essentially just within a 2-point range. Low of the day, 410.50, high of the day, 412.50. And you can see as we zoom this in on the daily chart, you can see a very small size candle right now. Very small size candle right now in the overall markets as that volatility has really come to a halt as we wait for the mega cap tech earnings. But there's still tremendous opportunities out there, guys, to be making money. I mean, Roku and Amazon, top trade ideas from the watch list today. We were all over it. Way to go, Colby. Colby hit 88% on Roku, 92% on Amazon. Unbelievable. Right from the watch list. I mean, this was exactly what we had discussed in the pre-market session. I understand there's viewers on here that are not members of True Trading Group. You guys obviously don't know what I say inside of the chat room because you're not a member. So members of True Trading Group, why don't you, true or false, did we or did we not have Roku and Amazon? Roku short at 60, Amazon long at 115. You guys go ahead and sound off in chat. True or false? Or I'm sorry, or 105. True or false, guys? Was that or was that not our game plans there from the pre-market session? You guys can just sound off in chat. I don't want people that will come on these live streams. Just you shouldn't just take my word for it. The things that we say and the things that we're doing here. I want you guys to be able to see it and hear it directly from members themselves, so you guys can kind of verify everything it is that we're saying here. And Roku being the one that I really went after here, and I got short right at $60. And I'll blow this up to a full-size screen, just kind of walk you guys through my trade here today. This was a very easy trade, very easy setup. And if you guys look at what I'm seeing here on the daily chart, you'll see just a tremendous support level here around this $60 level, right? You guys can see here support. I mean, look at how strong of a support level this was. And you broke it yesterday, right? So yesterday, you can see the breakdown yesterday. And once you break a major level like that, you look for the bounce back to try to regain that level. Now you look for it to become resistance. Okay. It was support for a month. You finally broke it. Now you get this bounce back, step in there and go ahead and take that trade now for the short. And as we look at the stock today, if you look at yesterday's price action, when we got to this level. So let's go back to yesterday. So here's that same support level that we just drew on the daily chart. You'll see, okay, there was a little bit of support in the morning. Then you had a little bit of support in the morning. And you finally broke, and you have this massive volume increase that took the stock underneath that support level. That's confirmation the support level is now broken, right? Real strong increase in volume. That's confirmation that level is broken. You even rallied back to retest that level later in the afternoon around 1:30, and bang, that level then shows you that it's acting now as resistance. So we got the confirmation that that level was resistance yesterday. Yesterday, we confirmed that level broke. Then that level started acting as resistance. So I said, okay, today I want to get short back in front of this level. Plain and simple. So the stock market opens up. We open up and we push right back up into this zone. Okay. And right here, back up into this zone, right there is where I got short. right? I stepped in, I got short right there at $60. Members, now if you guys have a small account, don't worry about it. I always give you, whenever I trade in equity, a mid cap or large cap stock, I will always give you an option contract that you can trade. And if you want to follow me on the trade, you can go ahead and do the option. I told members April 28th expiration, $60 strike put was around $4 at the time. And you can see after I enter the trade, we actually did push a little bit higher, and we tested this level again. And there it is again, testing this level. Okay, my stop loss was 60.75, just giving myself a little bit of room above this level. So I'll give you the whole trade layout. So this was the stop loss. Red line is the stop loss. White line is the resistance we're getting short against. This is the entry. Okay, and there's the resistance, shows its face again. And then you get another beautiful rejection off of this resistance. And the rest is history. And the stock just completely rolled over. It completely rolls over. Okay. So there you guys have, and we just kept peeling profits off along the way. So we took a piece of profit here. We took another piece of profit here. We rolled it over. We took another piece of profit here. And I'm still short a piece of this position because I'm looking for 57 as my final take profit. 57 is really the zone that I'm going to be looking for. And why am I looking for 57? Well, let me delete all this, get rid of all these lines for you, and go out to the daily chart and say, where's my next level of support? Well, to me, okay, it looks to me, oops, I didn't need to draw that line there. It looks to me, as I'm sitting here, that you have support and support. And now what is the significance of these two areas that I just drew for you? It's the 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average is this pink line you see on my screen, and there it is support, and there it is support. So I would like to see this stock on Monday get down into this level, and then I'll take my final profit off the table. But like I said, I am out of the bulk of this position. We took profits off on this trade 3 times already. Okay, so we've taken profit off. The bulk of the position is off the table. And again, just to recap for you, there's the initial entry on the short. Okay, so here is the entry on the short. And I'll go back and give you guys the take profits. There was take profit 1, there was take profit 2, and there was take profit 3. And now I'm still holding a piece of this position. See if we can get just a little bit more. I'm not looking for much more, guys. I mean, I'm just looking for like right down here, and that'd be the final take that I'll be looking for off on that Roku trade. But it's a very clean setup. It's a very, very clean setup. Just using that level that used to be support, as our resistance, and just lean on it. And let it take us back down to your next level of support. And that was the beautiful trade there for Roku. So congratulations, members. Again, if you guys caught this trade with me, if you guys hit the Roku trade, tell me how you did. Mike, I bought my cheapest $60 Roku puts, 0 DT at 57 cents a piece. Took my highest profit off at 198, just about 250% gain on the highest piece. That's absolutely incredible. Woody, congratulations on the 0 DTE, 250% gain. The Roku put is what I heard in chat this morning, and I made 62% with a very small account. Really helped the balance. Jonathan Shortridge, congratulations, man, on the 62% gain on those put options, man. Congratulations. Yeah, this is a beautiful trade for us today. I'm happy that so many members were able to capitalize on it. It really was just a thing of beauty. I think Mike does have a crystal ball. He called it this AM almost to the penny, and I'm making money on Roku. Wizard, thank you very much, man. Yeah, the analysis, honestly, lately has been absolutely spot on. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's like getting analysis from 9 professional traders in the morning before the market ever even opens is so invaluable, for you guys to kind of know. And already, I don't want to say no, but because yeah, sure, we could be wrong sometimes. I mean, we're right a hell of a lot more than we're wrong, but for you to know what the moderators are thinking and what a group of professional traders are thinking before the market ever opens, not just the action on the market, because we'll tell you what we think that we're going to get out of the market today before we even open. The levels we're looking to be buyers, the levels we're looking to be shorting or selling. And having that analysis and having that insight before the market opens is invaluable. It helps you stay out of bad trades. It helps you focus on the highest probability setups that you can find. And not to mention, we obviously will tell you what are the stocks that we're focusing on, what are the levels, right? So Roku being one of the top trade ideas of the day for us today, executed perfectly. plan worked out perfectly, paid us perfectly. The other one was Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon for a second, because this was the other top trade idea that we had from today. And members were also able to capitalize on this one. And again, this was also a very straightforward setup. So when you take a look at Amazon today, there was news on Amazon out today that Amazon was that they're doing some restructuring with Whole Foods and everything, more layoffs, but restructuring with regards to Whole Foods. And that caused a big gap up on Amazon, and the stock was significantly stronger than the rest of the NASDAQ. And what you'll see over the last 2 trading days, there's yesterday's high and there's Wednesday's high. So you can see that this flat top resistance level starts to be formed on Amazon over the last 2 days. And then you get this big gap up above this level. Now, coming into the day today, we were very, very specific in our analysis of the overall market. In the pre-market session, I told all of our members that we are expecting an inside day today. Inside day, again, if you missed it, is when you stay above the prior low and you stay below the prior high. So that's the analysis on the overall market coming into the day. So as the market pulls back down into the prior day's low, Amazon pulls back down into its prior day's highs, showing you tremendous relative strength with a news catalyst. And the idea here was long at 105.15. 105.15 was the actual price that we were talking long for Amazon today. There was top ideas from the watch list today, Roku and Amazon. And it's not just like, oh, guys, hey, Amazon's on the watch list or Roku's on the watch list. It's no, guys, Roku's on the watch list, shorting it at 60. Guys, Amazon's top idea on the watch list, long it at 105.15. So you know exactly where the prices are that the moderators and I are putting our orders. You know this is where Mike is going to get short. It gets to 60, Mike's going to short it. Mike shorted it at 60. So you'll, on Roku we're talking about, you'll know where our orders are going to be because we're telling you where we're buying and where we're selling. It takes a lot of the guesswork, takes a lot of the heavy lifting off of your shoulders. I understand most of you are busy during the day. You've got kids, you've got, a busy schedule, you've got other jobs, you have other responsibilities during the day. You can't be sitting in front of your computer all day long like we can. I get that. So let us do a lot of that hard work and a lot of that heavy lifting for you. And this 105 level was just absolute money. And then if you go back to, again, relative strength, you take a look at the SPY. So what happened? If the SPY opens up, we get some PMI data. The PMI data drops you right to where? Yesterday's low. Okay. So right here, there's yesterday's low. Now, if we expect an inside day, if that's already the game plan that we have, if that's the analysis that we have coming into the day, then that means yesterday's low is going to hold as support. So if you expect the market to now bounce once you get to that level, and Amazon is sitting on at the exact same moment, Amazon is sitting, is sitting on this previous resistance, now support. That becomes, look at that. This is just the perfect buy entry. Members of True Trading Group, you guys caught this Amazon trade. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. And it was just clear skies, blue skies sailing from there. Right? Just blue skies at that point. So if you guys are members of True Trading Group, you guys made money on this. Tell me how you did. Yes, in at 65 cents, out at $1.45 on the 0 DTE options for Trevor. Congratulations, man. That's a big one. Well over a 100% gain there for Trevor on those call options. Congratulations, my man. Now, listen, I understand. I'm talking about a lot of technical terms and technical trading strategy. I'd like to know how many people are on this live stream that are not members of True Trading Group, because just type the letters TTG if you're not a member. I know that members of True Trading Group all very much know all of the terms and everything it is that I'm discussing with you guys right now. I understand they know all these things, but if you're not a member, do me a favor, just type TTG. Let me see who here is not a member, so I can get a better idea if I need to tailor the content a little bit, or if I need to slow things down or explain things in a little bit more detail. If you're not a member, just go ahead and type TTG. See who we have on here that's not a member. We got Jay, Redemption, and Jonathan. Ruben. All right, cool. Yeah, so we're good. All right, guys. So as we do a quick check back in on the SPY, like I said, very low volatility here. Very low volatility here in the SPY. Right, you see, we're not really doing all too much right now. Just a sideways day. We're actually exactly where we closed yesterday. We are exactly where we closed yesterday. All right, so this dotted line you see on my screen, if you guys can see this gray dotted line, that gray dotted line is the prior day's close. Way to go, Steve Roberts. Made $403 on the information that we gave regarding the SPY. Way to go, Steve. Really nice job. Can talk about some of the other big movers today. You had some big movers here. Small caps got pretty hot again. It seems like every day now you're getting a small cap runner. We haven't had this type of action in quite a while, but over the last 2 to 3 weeks or so, small caps have really kind of heated things up. And MGRX was the one today. EYPT and EYPT is actually still hanging in there. MGRX has died out. This one's donezo. But EYPT is actually still hanging in there after a really wild day here today. I mean, the volume bar is just unlike anything this thing's really ever seen. So you got to go back to end of 2021 to get some volume like that in EYPT. We got this resistance level up here at $11. If anyone, I'm sure there's people that got long this today. I would not be carrying it over the weekend. If you were long, I would not be carrying it over the weekend. I think that this level up here at $11, and that's a big enough of a resistance level to get the stock to pull back. I think the stock is overextended. Today feels like a parabolic move, and I do not think the stock is going to be able to break through 11. So I would be cautious if you guys are long this, if you've been long it for the last couple of days, or if you got long it today. I don't necessarily like the idea of holding the position. I don't like the idea of holding the position over the weekend. Especially with these small caps, it's tough holding these things over the weekend. They're tricky. You always run the risk. You always run the risk of an offering or something like that with regards to those small cap names. Let's see if we can get this rejection here on Roku and take this thing back down. You got some resistance right here intraday around 58.30s. And I just want to see if we can get this thing down as we have about 25 minutes left still in the trading day. I like how we've stair-stepped on Roku. You guys notice how we've stair-stepped on Roku? What I mean by stair-step is like when you break the low, you never reclaim it, right? That's kind of what I'm talking about. We've stair-stepped up until the final new low. So here was the new low. So you break the low and then can't reclaim it. And then there's a new low. You break the low, you can't reclaim it. And then there's another new low. You break the low, you can't reclaim it. And then there's another new low. So that's what I mean by stair-step. So that's what it means when a stock stair-steps. When you break a low, don't reclaim it, break the low, don't reclaim it, break the low. And that's a very easy trade for you to stay in. A lot of traders struggle with getting out of winning trades too early. When you get stair-step action like that, it's very, very easy to sit in that trade because you're never tested again, right? You're never tested again. So that's what you guys can see here with Roku. You broke the low, resistance, broke the low, resistance, broke the low, resistance, broke the low. Right? You finally now just at the 130, 145 retook that previous low. And that's a little exercise that you guys can do. When you have a stair step like that, just stay with it until that prior low is broken. And that's just a little tip if you have a hard time holding on to your winning trades. It's probably one of the biggest struggles I think that inexperienced traders have is staying in their winning trade long enough to really maximize their profit. What ends up happening is traders they hold on to their losers, but they don't hold on to their winners. You guys got to make more money on trades you're right on than you lose on the trades you're wrong, because everyone's going to have losing trades. Like no one's going to have 100% win rate. You're all going to have losing trades. But you got to make sure you're making more money on the trades that you're right. A lot less pressure on yourself to have this high win rate. A lot less pressure on yourself to have a high win rate. Because if you're losing more money when you're wrong than you are making when you're right, then that means in order for you to become profitable, your win rate has to be substantially higher. Just think about it. If you're making $350 when you're right, but you're losing 500 when you're wrong, you need a 70+% win rate just to be break even. And that's not realistic for beginner traders, right? But if you're making $500 when you're right and you're losing $350 when you're wrong, well, now you can have a 50% win rate and still be profitable. Your win rate is the hardest statistic for you to improve on as a trader, because you're actually talking about you're being right now a lot more often than you are currently. Obviously, you'll improve that win rate over time, but you don't want to just lose money until you get to a 65% win rate. You want to be able to make money when you're at 50%, 52%, 55%. You want to be able to still make money when your win rate is in the 50s. You don't want it's too much pressure on yourself to have a 65, 68, 70, 72% win rate just to start making a little bit of dough. So these type of things that I'm going over with you on these live streams, and these things that I teach you as a member of True Trading Group, like the tier trading strategy. Tier trading strategy is how I exit my trades. I exit my trades in pieces, and that way I'm in the bulk of the move, right? I'm not getting in and out all at once in one order. I might get in one shot, but I have multiple profit targets, and every time the stock reaches one of those targets, I take a piece of my position off the table, and that allows me the comfort and the calmness to just hold on to my positions like I'm doing here in Roku. And it's a phenomenal trade. Short at 60. My stop loss was 60.75. It went to like 60.60. So it almost got to the stop loss, but not quite. And then just rolls over. Boom, boom, boom. Profit, profit, profit. I'm still in a small piece. We're going to hold it over the weekend. All right, I'm looking for 57. All right, let's see what else we got. Tesla today. Tesla taking a breather. Aunt Kathy Wood bought like 267,000 shares or something like that yesterday. I don't know. She bought like $45 million worth of the stock yesterday, something like that. I think if my math is correct, let's see, right? 100 and let's say if she bought it at, we'll call it, I don't know, say maybe she bought it at an average price of 165 and giving her the benefit of the doubt. Average price of 165. I think it was like 242,000 shares, something like that. Yeah, it's like $40 million. So, and she actually has a price target of Tesla by 2027 of $2,000. Yeah, I know. I don't share that thought of Tesla going to 2,000 by 2027. I mean, that would be great. I'm a shareholder of Tesla in my long-term portfolio, so I hope it goes to $2,000. But that seems a little rich by 2027. But hey, we'll see. Everybody thought she was crazy when she gave a $5,000 price target. What was it, like 2017 or 2018? She had like a $5,000 price target or something like that. And Tesla did go to 5,000 if you don't factor in the splits. Like if Tesla never split, it actually got there. It got to her target, and everybody said she was crazy for it at the time. And the stock was like $200 or $300 a share at the time, and she said it was going to a few thousand. And she turned out to be right. Everybody thought she was crazy then. Everybody thinks she's crazy now. Can lightning strike twice for Kathy Wood? Her claim to fame was Tesla. That's how Kathy Wood became the name that you all know so well, because she's been a perma bull on Tesla when everybody was bearish and negative on it. And she put her money where her mouth is. She was paid very handsomely for it. And that's how you guys have all come to know Kathy Wood. So you give credit where credit's due. But she has been one of the worst performing money managers over the last year and a half. All the positions that she owns, she's gotten slaughtered on, including Roku. Roku is another one that she owned. I don't think she still owns it. I'm not sure she still owns it, but she's gotten slaughtered on that. You take a look at Zoom, slaughtered on that. Teladoc, slaughtered on that. Palantir, slaughtered on that. I mean, it's pretty ugly, some of the stuff that she owns. But Tesla's the one that is holding up the most. I don't expect too many fireworks going into the close here, guys, with regards to the SPY. EYPT is it's hanging in there. EYPT is hanging in. It is hanging in. You know what I love? I love when like MULN. I see people on social media. They're like MULN to the moon because it's up 25%. It's at 10 cents. Stock's down 99%, and they're like, and Mullen to the moon. It's at 10 cents. It's literally, it's 10 cents. Stay away from this garbage, guys, please. There's such better opportunities out there. There's such better opportunities out there that you don't need to be focusing your time and your energy on the cockroaches of the market, and that's what Mullen, is the cockroach of the market. Focus on the higher quality stuff. There's so much better opportunities out there. Even on a day like you see today, you see members of shout out to TTG and Geo using his methodical charting magic on the SPY. I made $467 on SPY 412 puts on my small portfolio. A 75% gain today for Wendy. Now we're talking. Way to go, Wendy. Congratulations. It's a fantastic way to finish out the week. You're going to enjoy your weekend. I know it. You're going to enjoy your weekend. I know it. Congratulations. Congrats. But yeah, guys, there's such better opportunity out there. Like even on a day today when there's very low volatility in the overall market, individual stocks are making some fantastic moves. Like you saw members in TTG, 60%, 200% on Roku, right? 88% on Amazon, 110% on Amazon. Like you see the comments that members are having. Members are making money, guys. Members are making money in this environment. If you're still sitting on the sidelines and you guys are having a tough time, members of your trading group, the vast majority of them are making money. They're becoming better traders. You don't have to take my word for it. Again, you should not take people's words for what they just randomly say on YouTube. Listen to members themselves. Members, go ahead and type the $ in chat right now if you guys are making money and becoming better traders in this environment. If you're making money, you're becoming better traders, go ahead and type the $. There's a lot of people that have just been caught on the complete wrong side of this market. They were long in 2022. They got their heads taken off. Then everybody told them the world was ending, that the banks were going to collapse. Everybody bought puts. Now the market's moving to the upside. They're getting run over again. And these people just can't figure out what the hell is going on. I think the stock market's rigged against them. It's not rigged against you. You just have literally no idea what you're doing. And to think you're going to have success without having any idea what you're doing and listening to people that are not professionals themselves, listening to them on Twitter and see what Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat has to say on Reddit, you're listening to non-professionals and wondering why you're not having success. To think that you are going to have the same level of success as professional traders without having the education that professional traders receive, without having the tools at your disposal that professional traders use, it's silly. You're not going to have the same level of success as a professional if you weren't trained like they were and you don't have the tools that they have. It's time you level the playing field. It's time you guys level the playing field. We'll see maybe if Adam is paying attention to me or not. Because it certainly does not seem like he is. We got a little bit of a rollover here on Roku. So like I said, guys, we're going to try to see if we are going to break this low. So like I told you guys earlier when we first started the live stream, I told you guys that I was still short Roku. And we're starting to work our way back down towards the lows. A little bit of a pullback here on the SPY, but I don't expect anything, guys. We got 13 minutes to go. I don't expect the market. I don't expect the markets to really roll over. I don't expect them to rally. I think we're just going to continue to chop around in here. I'm not even sure if Roku is going to break the low of the day while the market's open. You might break it after hours. Maybe after hours, it just kind of bleeds itself down. towards 57. I'll tell you what, if I see Roku like 57.20s or something like that after hours, I'll try to get a fill after hours and take my profit. 57 is my final target. And like I said, I'm down to a small piece on this. Otherwise, I'm going to hold this over the weekend, and we'll see if I can get 57 on Monday. All right. And for those that are maybe just joining us, full disclosure, I have one open position. I'm short Roku from 60. Members are in the April 28th $60 strike put from around $4 and change. That option is trading over $5 currently. And I'm looking for 57 as my final take profit. So these are the entry and then the exits, and I'm still short a piece. And my final target is this 100-day moving average, this purple line you see on my screen, and that is this previous support and this previous support. And I'm just trying to get ourselves back down to that 100-day moving average, and then I will take that final profit off the table. Roku has earnings on the 26th, so I do not intend on holding this position into the 26th. So if for some reason, my final target is never reached, I will be out of the position before they report earnings on, I believe it's the 26th. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure it's the 26th that when Roku has earnings. So I'll take that this position off. I don't like to hold positions going into earnings because I feel like I look like earnings are a coin flip. You don't know what the company's going to say. You don't know what their guidance is going to be going forward. You can have an idea. You can be like, oh, well, I think this company had bad earnings, is going to have bad earnings because I went into the store the other day and there was no one in there. Or I went to this place and the line was out the door, and you think they have good earnings or not. You can think that, but I'm not an analyst. I'm not going to sit there and dive through the company's, financials and talk to their management and try to figure out what their financials are going to be. I'm a trader, and I will use their earnings as a tool and a piece of information to help me dictate where the price of the stock is going to go. Rather than try to guess and predict earnings, I will react to them. And I will use them as a catalyst, just like you use VWAP as an indicator. I'm going to use earnings as an indicator, right? And say, okay, this company had good earnings. Okay, so I'm going to start looking for longs at support levels. Where are my support levels? This company had bad earnings. I'm going to look for, resistance at particular, resistance levels where I can look to get short. Like, I'm just going to use that as one more piece of information that I can have to make a decision and to put myself in the best probability situations that I could find. That's what trading is. Trading is not predicting the future. Don't ask me to, oh yeah, wise guy, where's XYZ going to be on Tuesday at 1:00 in the afternoon? That's not what trading is. No trader actually knows with 100% certainty where a stock's going to be in the future. All we can do is look at a particular setup based on technicals and fundamentals and determine, is there a high probability of this stock moving up or moving down, and position ourselves on that probability. That's all we can do. Now I'll teach you guys how to identify an A+ setup, a B setup, a C setup. A+ setups have probably a 70 to 75% probability of a price moving in one direction. A B setup is probably 60 to 65%. And a C setup is just a 50-50 coin flip. Now, I don't like 50-50 coin flips. If I wanted a 50-50 coin flip, I would go to Vegas and put my money on red or black. That's not what I'm doing here. You treat the market like a casino, you'll get casino results. I don't treat the markets like a casino. I will use my ability and I'll use my education and my experience to identify what I believe are very high probability moves in individual stocks or the market. And then I'll just put myself on the right side of those on that probability, knowing that even the best quality setup is going to fail 20 to 25% of the time. And when that happens, I stick to my stop loss. I manage my risk. I take a routine manageable loss. You don't blow yourself up on one losing trade. You move on and you find the next high probability setup. And you do that over and over and over again. And that's how you achieve consistent profitability. Thank you, Boulder Guy. Boulder Guy just confirmed for me. Derek also. Thank you, guys. Derek, Boulder Guy confirming for me that it is the 26th for Roku after the close. So, yeah, I will not be in this trade by the 26th. I'll be out of it. I mean, ideally, if I'm right, I'll be out of it on Monday. If I'm right, I'll be out of it Monday, because if I'm right, we get to 57 Monday, and I'll take my final profit off the table. Drew Lawson says, Mike, that stop loss placement of Roku was clutch. Yeah, it really was. That really was good stop loss placement. You guys have to understand, you have to, your stop loss needs to be above the levels or below the level. So like I'm short Roku. So your stop loss needs to be, if you say, okay, there's resistance 60, 25, 60, 50. Your stop loss can't be 60, 50. It's got to be above the level. You have to get stopped out if the level breaks, not if the level holds. So when we take a look and I draw a line, again, right back across this level, right? You draw a line back across this level. That was the previous, yesterday's lows before we broke. And then that was also the bottom end support from the channel on the daily chart. Remember, I showed you this just a few moments ago, that support level right here. See that support level? So when we broke that, it was very obvious that level broke yesterday. You had a huge increase in volume as well, breaking through it. Then you rejected it again in the afternoon. You bounce back up into it. Okay, I'm going to get short. So I got short here, and then it went higher than my actual short entry, but it rejected at that resistance level. So that resistance level held, and then it rolls over. The problem that a lot of inexperienced traders have is the inexperienced trader does this. The inexperienced trader looks at this under a microscope, and they go, okay, here's that resistance level. And they go, okay, so here, I just got short. All right. Oh, and then they're like, yeah, they're very excited. Oh, yeah, red candles. Yeah, I'm going to crush this thing. The stock's going to get killed. And they set their stop loss here. They set their stop loss here because for some reason, someone, somewhere, someday on Reddit or Twitter or Discord or YouTube told them to set their stop at the prior candle high, which is nonsense. There's no relevance in that whatsoever. And they set their stop loss there. And then all of a sudden they get stopped out and they go, oh, Mike, your analysis sucks. You're such a terrible trader. I go, really? Because we're still underneath that resistance level. I'm still in the trade. Like, oh, you suck, Mike. You suck. And I go, okay, I suck. And then the stock rolls over and we're looking at a 3-to-1. It's because your stop losses are just in the wrong place. Flat out, your stop losses are in the wrong place. You need to give a stock the room that it needs, and you just have to trust your levels. And the more volatile the stock is, the more wiggle room you need to give it at those levels. So like when you have a resistance level is not one price. It's an area. Trading's not perfect. You can't say, okay, $60.50 is resistance and set your stop loss at $60.54. That's still the resistance level. It's an area, not a finite price. And the more volatile the stock, the wider that zone is. So if you have a very low volatility stock, like a Ford, Macy's, Peloton, these are very, very low volatility stocks. Their resistance and support zones are smaller. But when you have a Tesla, Enphase, Netflix, ASML, these stocks, their support and resistance levels are much wider because they're more volatile stocks. The price movements are much bigger, so therefore you need more wiggle room within those support and resistance zones. Are you guys finding, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, are you getting something out of this live stream? If you're not a member of True Trading Group and you're getting something out of this live stream, you're learning something, type TTG right now. Just type TTG right now if you guys are learning something from me going through this stuff. You guys find this helpful. If you're learning and you're not a member, type TTG real quick. Let's just make sure I'm not just talking to myself here. Jonathan, Steve, Mitchell, Jared. Good. Donnie, day trader. Good, guys. Hen dog. Well, that's my goal. My goal is to help educate you guys. You know, my goal is to give you guys the same level of analysis and education that I received that helped me become the trader that I am today. Way to go, Rob. 20% gain. Wish short was another one that was on the watch list from today. It wasn't one of my top ideas, and it's also a trade I did not take. But we also were talking about shorting Wish, and I did not. There were two levels I wanted to short Wish today. One was 950, the other was 11. And very early off the open, we just flew right through 950. So I just backed off, and 950 became support. We started to push, and once we started to push, okay, once we started to push, I was like, okay, well, now I'm going to get short up here in front of this 11, because 11 is a big level of resistance for Wish, and I really wanted to get short this thing at 11. I'll take you to a daily chart, and you'll see on the screen right now, you'll see all of this support here that there was at 11. You guys see that? So I wanted to short at 11 so bad, but we didn't quite get there. Once you broke through 950, I was like, okay, I'll get short over 1050. Let the squeeze get over 1050. We got to 1060, 1070. I'd just be shorting that thing up there, which stops over 11. But we never got there. So I never got my fill on Wish. So it was on the watch list, but I did not trade it. I just didn't get my fill. I wish my entry zone was here. We never got there. So I did not get my fill. But way to go, Rob. Rob taking that analysis. Rob got his fill, over 20% gain on that. Yes, my boy Tony, man, $796 on Wish puts from the analysis. Yeah, it ended up being a great trade. Obviously, you can see the stock just died. It just completely rolled over. The company's, it's garbage. So this gap up was going to get faded. You kind of knew that coming into it. It was just a matter of, how far does it squeeze before it fades, because it has like 50% of the float is short. You don't necessarily just want to step in front of something that can squeeze like that, which is why I tried to get it up at 11, but I just, I didn't get my fill. But congrats to those of you that did take it. Congrats those of you that did take it. I do every day. The trial help even more. Thanks a lot. Nice, hen dog. Nice, hen dog. Yeah, our trial is good, guys. Our trial, gives you the opportunity to really experience what it's like to be inside chat with us, and experience what it's like to trade with myself and the TG fam throughout the day. There's the close, guys. So there you have it. We are closed. All right, we are closed, and I'm taking the rest of this short position on Roku. I'm taking it overnight. All right, I am taking it overnight, or over the weekend rather, with my final target again is at 57. But so to recap, there's the entry, there's your take profits, and I'm still short a piece, looking for 57 come next week. So yeah, that trial, the trial, hen dog, I'm glad you're enjoying the trial. It really gives you guys the opportunity to experience what it's like inside chat and trade with us. It's 7 days. So you can trade with us for 7 full trading days, whether you, the weekends and the holidays, they don't count against your 7-day trial. So you can come and chat with us. It's totally free. No credit card information is required. But you guys do have to fill out an application in order for you guys to join the trial. So you just have to go to ttgthree.com. Right. Again, that's TTG3 spelled out, TTGTHREE.com. Enter your name, email, phone number. You select, yes, I want this. And you guys then would go through and just follow the instructions and fill out the application to join the trial membership. You can trade with us for 7 days and really feel what it's like to be part of the community. You'll get some sample courses that you can go through, give you an idea of the way that our full curriculum is structured. And then you can use some of the tools and see what the dashboard is like, and see all the value that you guys get as a full-time member. And to be quite honest with you, Adam and I are actually kind of toying with the idea of closing off annual membership and just having everyone do the trial, and have it just kind of have the annual membership that you're trying to just become invite only. So I'm not selling anybody an annual membership here today or this weekend. I'll talk to you guys. If you guys are interested in joining our community and you're joining our group, you have to go through the trial, and then depending on your engagement as a trial, has nothing to do with your trading or anything like that, or how much money you have. It's just about your engagement as a trial, and is this something that you guys are focused on and that you really want to achieve consistent profitability and you guys want to learn the proper way how to do this, we'll invite you to become an annual member if you would like. So you can go to the ttgthree.com to join our trial membership. And I'll see if maybe my business partner and co-founder, Adam, if he wants to come on and explain kind of what we're doing here as well.
Yeah. What's going on, man? How are you?
What's up? I'm good, buddy.
Camera's all messed up. Yep. So, so it's very simple. We've grown a lot, and we're growing very, very quick. And there's a lot of new tools and resources that we're giving to our members. And we want to make sure that the quality of what we're doing stays the same. I mean, it's that simple. You know, I know this is a conversation that Mike and I have had many, many times. So yeah, we're going to think about it over the weekend. Normally, you know, we try and push annual membership sales over the weekend, but honestly, I think that we're at a point where, you know, maybe it would make sense to be a lot more selective with the people that we decide to allow to come into True Trading Group. And really kind of make sure the quality stays, you know, high. It's just, you know, we offer a tremendous amount of tools and resources and time. And I mean, Mike, how much time do you give to people?
My whole life.
Yeah, man, we put forth a lot of time and a lot of effort, and and you know, we want to make sure that people are here, you know, for the right reasons, that people aren't just here looking for a quick stock pick and then they're going to, you know, leave. And, you know, we want to make sure that people actually want to be here. And obviously we're not looking for people that are, you know, that this is their whole life, because obviously people have lives and jobs and everything else. But we want people that actually, you know, that actually care about trying to better themselves, you know. I feel like that's really important. I feel like that's what continues to, like, you know, we're not joking. Like it is salesy on here, but we're not joking when we say that we have the best community, the most educated community with people. Like that's not a sales tactic. Like we actually believe that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I think that it's about time that, you know, watch here. I'll try a quick experiment, right? You ready for this, Mike?
Sure.
Guys, go ahead and tell me, you know, yes or no, right? Yes or no. Have you lost more than $2,000 before joining True Trading Group? Type the number 1. Type the number 1 if you've lost more than $2,000 trading with another, you know, trading before True Trading Group. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. A lot of people have lost more than 2,000 before joining True Trading Group.
Yep.
Now watch this. Since joining True Trading Group, have you made over $2,000? Type the number 2. Since joining True Trading Group, have you made over $2,000? Type the number 2.
It's magic.
So this is very simple, guys. This is very simple. Here's what's going to happen. Our membership's going to $2,000. I'm tired of walking it up. And people are going to be invited to join it. It's going to be that simple. You know, that price point allows us to, as a company, not have to take anyone that wants to join. And that's it. That's what we're going to do. Mike and I will talk this weekend about the potential of doing some form of like open enrollment next week, where we'll let, people that have been saving up and want to come in, like we'll, maybe set like a limited amount. But I just feel like we're at that point where if we're going to be giving away all of these tools and all of these resources, and we are so catered to people that, it just doesn't make sense for us to continue to do it the way that we're doing it. So, we won't be selling you any annual memberships this weekend. What I'd like you to do is go check out the trial. It's 100% free. ttgthree.com. There's a reason that we're in the position that we're in. So, I'd rather have a handful of people that'll pay more, take it more seriously, than to have a bunch of people come in that, get in on some discount that don't value it. Because I could tell you that Mike and I are literally give 110% of our lives to this.
Yeah, facts.
So if you're interested in True Trading Group, excellent. Sign up for the trial. It's 100% free.
You don't have to enter your credit card information either. Just name, email, phone number, fill out the form. You guys are good.
That's it. You'll get to be in there over the weekend, get familiar with the dashboard. And then on Sunday night here at 8:30, set your reminders. We might do something where on Sunday night where we decide, hey, like we'll do an open enrollment for that night, and then that'll be it. So
I like it.
That's where we're at. Yeah, we really do care about member success. Absolutely. We do.
We wouldn't do this and put as much energy into it if we didn't. That's how we've grown this company from day one. Is Adam and I always felt that if the members are successful, the growth takes care of itself. And that's why we put so much time, energy, and effort into our member success. And that's why we give so much value when you guys become a member of the platform. That's why you have access to all of these tools and everything. And there's no upsells for those tools and for the courses. The courses and the tools are included when you guys join. So, our thoughts and our belief was always that if people are actually making money and becoming successful, then the business takes care of itself. And we still are firm believers of that. So that's why we put as much time and effort into it. If we didn't actually give a damn, I certainly wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's what's going on. So yeah, I would sign up for the trial. It's very simple, man. People make money with us. That's it. No, it doesn't come with its own trading platform. Because I don't want the liability. I'd rather give you all the tools and all the knowledge and the resource, and you can use your own trading platform.
Yeah, Cesar, you like if you currently use E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, Webull, whatever, you execute the trades on your platform that you're currently on. We're not a broker. You're not actually executing trades on our platform. We have our chat rooms. You can follow the moderators. You can communicate with their members. And then you have all the courses and you have all the tools and everything else that comes included. The tools are like Benzinga's news feed, congressional trading data, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, the trade idea scanner, trading views charts, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, analyst ratings. All of this is included. It's on our platform when you join. So you have access to all of that stuff on our platform in addition to the courses, which are like a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month training that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. So you have access to all of those things while trading and chat with the moderators and the rest of our group live each and every single day. So that is our platform, but you execute your trades on your trading brokerage account.
So yeah, we just, look, we're giving away a lot, and Mike and I were talking today. There's something, a huge tool that we're going to be releasing. Very, very Wealth Simple is what used, but does that mean something working day trading suggestions? I don't know enough about Wealth Simple. Mike and I spoke this morning about a tool that we're going to be releasing next week. This is a tool that we could easily charge for, and people would pay it. Hands down, people would pay it. And we made a commitment to people that you get all the tools and all the courses included for your membership. And we stick to that. So we want to make sure that, it's not just this tool, it's just one example, but we want to, make sure that it's well received. We want to make sure we're making a difference. Most people can afford $800 to $1,000. That's the truth. If you can't afford to pay between $800 and $1,100, you don't need to be trading. You need to be saving money. You need to be taking everything you have and you need to be putting it under your mattress. Do not try and invest if you cannot spend $800 to $1,100. Seriously, I mean, there's a time and a place. Go get yourself right and then come back on the YouTube channel or go look at other things. Honestly. It's a joke.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? I mean, I don't know. Mike, am I off or no? Or
no, it's true. It's true. I mean, if you're in a financial situation where you can't afford to invest that in yourself, to get the tools and to get the education, I think you should focus on other aspects of your life and your current situation first before you start trying to solve your current situation with trading.
Yeah. I mean, all of our members, true or false, that are here, is it not true that a lot of times you guys encourage us to go live our lives and spend time with family? Is that not a true statement? True or false? Yeah. These people are literally like, yo, when do you guys sleep? When do you spend time with your loved ones? You're always here. You're always giving. It's true. I'm tired of doing that for somebody that just wants to know if the SPY is going to go up or down tomorrow, and doesn't give a crap about trying to trying to better themselves. I know Mike is too, man. Mike and I we've been talking about this. It's we have grown. Like if you're the type of person and you want to really, find a way to better yourself, no matter how busy you are, if you want to make the time, even if it's just a couple hours a week, to find a way to better yourself, man, I want you here. If you want a pre-market stock pick so you can gamble away your money, please go somewhere else. I don't have the patience for it anymore. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. Mike doesn't want your money. He doesn't need your money. We have grown. I mean, it's wild when you think about it, man. We've grown from 300 people in early 2016 to over 11,000 people in 100 different countries.
Incredible.
Spending a fraction of the amount of money as any other company does in marketing. You know why that is? That's because the product sells itself. Because our members are doing well.
Right.
Because even the members that struggle, they know that they're taking.
How many? Type the number one in chat if you have told friends, family, coworkers that they should join True Trading Group. Type the number one if you have told someone that they should join True Trading Group. This is why we have grown as quickly as we have. Because when your members do well and your members make money, they tell other people that they should join. This is the reason why we have grown as quickly as we have. Because it all comes down to our members are having success. Look at how many people are typing number ones. It's not a coincidence, guys.
And I mean, it's crazy, and I know it's YouTube and, but, screw it, we're not selling today. So I don't mind saying it. It's nuts. We come on here, we offer double your money back, a free laptop of this, and I'm, glad to do it. I'm glad to do it. Mike's glad to do it too. We just want to make sure that we're doing it for people that actually want to at least try to better themselves. Because, and it's not because we're saints. It's a business decision. Mike and I, we're decent human beings. We're family men. Like, I got 2 kids. Mike's married. Like, I'm married. Like, we're family men. Like, we're decent human beings. We're not saints, right? But who is? And I'll tell you this, that we genuinely want people to do well, because from a business perspective, the better that they do, the more we will grow. It is literally that simple. That's it.
I've learned so much from TTG that my financial advisor told me I know far more than he does and has taken many of my suggestions truth. I may let him go. Yeah, Lena, I actually, it's funny that you just said that, because years ago, I used to have some money with Wells Fargo's wealth management team. And the day that I got a phone call from my wealth advisor asking me what I thought, was the day that I'm like, okay, money's coming out of this place. So it's the thing about True Trading Group, to Lena's point, is that you're not just learning about day trading or swing trading. You're going to learn about overall markets, and you're going to learn about long-term investing, and you're going to learn about market trends, and you're going to learn about how to build wealth over the long term, not just how to generate income in the short term. Trading is income in the short term. Investing is wealth in the long term. And you're going to learn both sides of that as a member of True Trading Group. So go to ttgthree.com, join the trial. It's free, no credit card information required, name, email, phone number is all it takes. Click yes, I want this, fill out the application. I'll see you guys in chat on Monday. Set your reminders 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Sunday evening. We're going live right here, where we're going to talk about the game plan for next week. Next week's going to be a crazy week. It's all about mega cap tech. It's Google, it's Microsoft, it's Meta, it's Amazon. You're getting them all next week. And the week after that is Fed Day. Fed meeting will be after that, as well as Apple earnings. So it's going to be a wild west next couple of weeks. So make sure you
real quick. We just had a bunch of people sign up for the trial. So I want to welcome Joel. I want to welcome Joe, Lex, and I want to welcome Shrikant.
Welcome, gang.
All right. Sunday night, Mike and I will talk over the weekend. And Sunday night we will figure out if we're going to do like an open enrollment and how many and for how long. So Sunday night at 8:30, we'll make that announcement. But I'm tired of walking the price up. I'm tired of doing, I'm tired of it. So.
All right, folks. So there you have it. TTGTHREE.com. And then set your reminders for 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I'll give you the game plan for the whole week. All right. So that's it, folks. There you have it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Congrats again, my members that caught the Roku short with me, or if you guys got Amazon long, whatever it is. A lot of great opportunities out there in the markets today. Next week's going to be even better with all the tech earnings. I'll see you guys all Sunday evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders. Go to TTGTHREE.com. Get your free 7-day trial. Get your butts in chat. Never been a better time for you to get in chat when you're going to have all these mega cap tech earnings next week. And then you get the Fed meeting as well. You'll be with us for all of that. So I'll see you guys all on Sunday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe, have fun, enjoy, rest up. Come back Sunday evening ready to kick some ass, take some names, and get down to business. I'll see you guys then. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you on Sunday. Later, guys.